What's going on, Battle Pirates? It's Price is Wrong and from Battle Vortex, and I'm getting ready to rank some Rhinos. I'm just going to go get to it.
Welcome to Battle Vortex.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get the music going real quick. And let's see here. Whoa, that's a lot of music. This is Hanging with Frank. Yeah, why not? Alright, well anyway, I guess the first thing that I need to do is I need a salty dogs. I need a salty dogs like nobody's business. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Let me see what I can do. Alright, sorry, I just had a quick PM too. Somebody wanted a link to the show tonight. Hey, Mini Mess, did you watch the show? Roundtable? I mean, not our roundtable, but our Thursday night show. Hopefully you liked it. Alright, I need to get me a salty dog, because I don't believe I have any. I think I used them all. That just needs to go in the garbage. Super! What's up, man? What's going on? You know, I gotta take that, man, because sea serpents are awesome. I got to take it. Boom! I'm gonna see if I can get me another one. Oh, okay. Yep, no spoilers, okay. And do a reroll. That was a good one, but I really want that. That's another good one, but it's a regular one. Need at least 1 star for me to even think about it. Oh, yeah, I got... Huh. Should I take that? Let me see. Alright. Alright, guys. I'm glad you liked it, Dr. Phil. Alright, should I go ahead and keep this? I do have a few, but man, it is still a legendary crew. Kind of feel like I should take it. Steelheads are good. You know, I got to take that too. Alright. I'm not going to do any more. That's good enough for now. Alright, well, this is my new awesome Rhino fleet. Haha. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what you tried to say there, Dr. Phil. I'm betting it wasn't nice, though. These 75s, I kind of learned that I can do these and not take a crap ton of damage. I'm just going to see if I can watch it real quick on auto and see what happens. Yeah, see, it was really just missiles inbound. Hey, Epsfish, how's it going? Oh, I gotcha. I'm glad I did it. Let me look at this. Oh, nice. Dang, that is amazing. Some serious flesh you got going on there, babe. Dry dock. Hey Wiz, what's going on, man? Hey Sergeant. This right here, the 71s, actually I got to worry about mortars. So that one there I gotta drive. But there's lots out here for me to hit. Yeah, chores, man. I hear ya. I don't know how, you know, just you having to do these all the time, man. It's like, wow, but the rewards are nice, I guess. This almost reminds me, you remember back in the day when we were like collecting all those salvage blueprints, and we used to have to hit so many cargoes, man. We used to hit cargoes like all the time, man. That was a chore. Hey, thank you, Thunda. Appreciate it. Yeah, we had a good meeting with those Kicksai folks, man. It was a good meeting. So they asked me to give them some time, so I, you know, definitely feel like I need to do it. You know, I do a lot for the community, and I think, you know, I got a lot of fans that think I need to stay on the show and all that kind of stuff, but quite honestly, I just kind of felt like the whole point of the announcement next week, I mean, it's definitely good that we made it, because obviously we've already had good results because of it, but me personally, I was getting to the point where I couldn't keep up, even with what all the tech stuff's going on. So I'm just saying there was just too much, and I was definitely becoming irrelevant, man. And I would have, I think if I were to stick around in the game doing what I do or trying to do what I do, I'd be doing a disservice to the community. I'd rather get somebody in there a little bit more capable with the game as it is today. But if they're thinking about actually rolling the game back to what it once was, ish, then maybe there's hope for me after all. That's what I'm hoping. Maybe I can continue doing this. I'll know in 3 months. Three months, I'll be giving them a report card and see how the report card goes, And I'm going to be, getting everybody else's feedback, as far as, is it a pass or a fail? And I know it's the community I'm dealing with, so I do got to take it kind of with a grain of salt, but yeah, well, it would just be, I'd still be on Twitch, I'd still be on here, I'd still be doing other games. It's just the Battle Vortex show is the only thing that I would have been giving up. And obviously, I've committed myself to sticking around for another 3 months already. So, but that would have been the only thing I'd been giving up. I'd still be doing everything else. Yeah, I'd rather Battle Vortex have quality people on the panel. You know what I mean? I don't know. I know you say people continue to play, and they do to a degree. I agree with you. You're right, but at the same time, man, I mean, they've gotten a big hit, man, in the wallet, man. A lot of the things that they're doing, this more, isn't hitting them back as more. They're actually getting less. I think Liam made a really good point on the show that there's people who generally coin holes that aren't doing it because the value's not there anymore. Because the technology was changing so fast, because there was too much content, and so they've recognized that they've crossed a threshold. Hey, Guggendeep. So I need to get some rank on these things, man. I'm actually planning tomorrow. I'm going to start doing my Caustic Warfare campaign. Okay, I've gotten the first 2 campaigns done, so all that's left is the mastery, and I really feel like this fleet can do it. This fleet and a little bit of coin, I think I'll be able to do that Caustic Warfare campaign. I plan on doing it. I want to do it all 5 times before it goes away. So between Friday and Saturday, I plan on doing that, and then I'm going to be doing a crap ton of Battle Pirates this weekend because I also have, I'm on call, so all of this is pending my own call. I go on call in the morning, but I got Forsaken missions I got to get done too, obviously. So, oh, this is a 75. Yeah, it is late. I agree with you completely, Thunder. It is late. I don't hope, I don't know how much of the community's left for them to help them recover. You know what I mean? I don't know. Guggen, have you not been playing? I take it you quit Battle Pirates yourself? Right now, I think that the Rhino, is going to be my big monster. The hull that I'm currently ranking. Missiles are the way to go. Missiles and because the Scourge are subs, man. It's subs. So you got to have the thermal, and you got to have thermal, and you got to have missiles with retargeting. You have to have it. Yeah, recovering it's going to be a challenge for sure, Battlestar. But I think the people at Kixeye love having a job, the people that are there. So, they're definitely motivated. Are you talking about this new Forsaken mission? Thunder, weren't you running with Gimps for a bit? I thought I saw you running with Gimps. Okay, you're still with Gimps. I thought I heard you say you rage quit, or saw you say it rather. Boss Man, that name is very familiar. Hey, Huskers. Huskers, we all fail sometimes, man. We all fail sometimes. I mean, for whatever reasons. I mean, it happens, man. Failure's part of the game. Not everybody's got a base like me, you know what I'm saying? Haha. Yeah. I think you definitely made a bit of a mark. I know, in Battle Pirates. With the Hellstar, if nothing else. I mean, I think some folks tried to take a hand and helping you become famous. Yeah, I've run into a lot of people over the years, man, and I'm glad it was a good a good encounter there, Epsfish. I'm glad it was a good one, because I've made a lot of people mad over the years too. Yeah, and that's been a complaint about, I actually mentioned that specifically. The guys that we talked to at Kixeye are actually waiting on a list from me with bugs, things that have been neglected and need attention. And so that's something I'm supposed to be putting together for them. So hopefully they can fix some of the things that are actually wrong with the game instead of working on new content. New missiles are huge. Yeah, I know a lot of people are cheating right now, Huskers, so maybe you're right, buddy. Yeah, everybody wants a piece of you with that Hellstar, don't they? But that Hellstar's not like the Proto Nemesis, man. That thing's a monster. People see the Proto, man. It's just it's like glue, man. People they're just all over it. Hey, fast shot. Haha. 10,000 gold a month for everybody. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he was talking about that was actually Dirty Harry, and he was talking about a Epsfish. That was Dirty Harry that said that, and yeah, I guess he was talking to like have coiners pay a premium and reduce it for everybody else, the big coiners. I don't know if that's really fair, but at the same time, they do get really good deals on gold, so. Yeah, they gotta make money. They gotta make money, or it's not gonna, might as well not be a game if they're not making money. Yeah, it would be nice to have something for Ben, you know, I don't know, you're talking about maybe have some kind of bonus based on your ID. I'm trying to think, is that a good idea or not? Wizard's here. Yeah, base level should mean something, and I think everybody, I think the level 50s should stop beating me up. What do you think about that, Huskers? You think the level 50s should not be allowed to pick on the 80s and above? What do you think, man? Think that we should stop being bullied by level 50s? I know you're going to laugh at that. I'm expecting to see an LOL on the screen any minute. Level 50 shouldn't get bubbles. You know, Nash did try floating that idea, the 5 up, 5 down. I don't know if I'm crazy about the idea, but, you know, whatever. I'm not the majority, I'm just one guy. Ranking, ranking, ranking. Uh-oh. Yeah, my fleet's only a level 46, man. I had to look at that. I was like, man, am I screwing up? I don't think I'm screwing up. I felt like I made a pretty solid build here. Yeah, exactly. What if you are level 120? Yeah, exactly. There needs to be a free-for-all at some point. If not 50, then 60, you know. If you don't see the pink circle, babe, I just noticed in your comment and comms, you actually have to go out to the world map and go back in. Is because it's a graphical error. Yeah, it's just on your screen that you don't see it. Yeah, I get what you're saying there, Sergeant. I mean, and that is definitely true. They're talking about slowing down the content and hopefully getting some skill back in the game again. But I guess, you know, that's going to take some time. They're really kind of hoping that they'll be able to get some kind of trust back from us in the next 3 months. But they are coming out with, I think they are thinking longer term as well, as far as actually getting the skill back in the game. But we'll see. Ah, it's the cash, that's right. I was really kind of hoping if I straightened out my angle there, I might be able to get those all these other boats to retarget on that a little bit better, but oh well. It didn't work. Dirty Harry, I did send you a link on Facebook. Oh, I guess you saw it already. Never mind. Really hoping I get a lot of rank here tonight. I got the guidance missile systems. Guidance missile systems on them. So it's got retargeting. All good, man. All good. Take your time. Oop, I'm getting too close. Wait. Oh. First time I had siege cannon shoot at me. Oh, you want to see the whole build? I can show you the whole build. Oh, this is the one where he starts singing in a minute. Can't have that. They are pretty quick, man. They are pretty quick. They actually don't have a ton of defense on them, but the evade is up to 80%. I'm just going to let those go in there in auto real quick. Haha. Alright, let's see here. Alright, this is the build right here. This is them. Their combat speed is 33. Turn speed is 32. See, they have the that little accelerator thing on there that gives them extra speed on top of the speed system 5. But this is it. This is that build, and they're all three. My Rhinos are the same. Is this DVR you're watching, son? You know, just everything takes time, Battlestar. You know, I wish I could refit all of my ships anytime they needed it. I just can't do it. I just don't have the time, man. You know, I gotta work on other things too. I'm refitting armor onto my fusion cruisers at the moment. All right. Yeah, and I have no doubts, even if we had a dry dock, I would be using it 24/7 too. I would be using it 24/7 too, and I'd still be backed up. Hope you enjoyed yourself at that game tonight. It's good to hear, man. Y'all won?
Show up, and they started the game like 10 minutes early, so we weren't even in position, and so we were like double timing. And they were like, "Oh crap! You're in the ROTC color guard." I'll tell you.
Good night, son. That's pretty awesome right there. Haha. Yeah. That'd be something, right? If every show the drinking word was dry dock. That would be something. Hey, butter, bacon, eggs. What's up, man? Hey, X-Man. How's it going? Dino, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, I'd be really surprised if that ever happens. Dino, as far as assigning players to different spots in the group, oh crap. I would just be really surprised if that ever happened. I took a lot of damage off that. Oh well. Yeah, the Forsaken missions, man. Me personally, I mean, I don't know if they're like paying attention right now or not. They may be, but I would definitely recommend that get cut in half. What do you guys think are good numbers? Thunder. Let's just say, what if it was 65 million for both runs? Like the first one you got 30, and the second one you got 35. You think that's more fair? To me, it sounds great. But what if they did it at the expense of cutting the tokens in half, you know? Like maybe instead of a 48-hour ship build token, it was a 24-hour ship build token. I think that's the size of the tokens or how they're justifying having the points so high. What world am I in? Just a second. Delta. I'm in Delta world. What if, okay, what if it was in half, but they added like a level 95 target that gave you like double the points of an 85? Obviously, it'd be more damage too, but I'm just trying to think of a compromise there, Battlestar. I mean, you know, it's kind of hard to just go in there and just ask for everything, you know what I mean? Because you're not really starting off at a good point, you know. I don't know, maybe you compromise down to other stuff, but I'm actually trying to think of what an acceptable compromise is. Yeah, you're right. It was. It's like 565s, and we were done in an hour, right? Uh-oh, Wiz, what happened, buddy? For your rolling cruise, Wizard? Hmm. Oh, well, you don't take the uranium back with you. The uranium should be there, like, immediately. Hmm. Yeah, time is a beast. I was trying to tell them that too. I was actually one of my points. It's like, you know, nobody wants to go have to work all day and then come home and jump into another negative environment, you know, where you're basically doing stuff you don't want to do. To try to maintain an edge that is, you know, temporary at best anyway. Or even just maintain, really. Because everybody else is supposedly getting their content too, so. Yeah, I'm sorry, Wizard. Yeah, I know you know what's up with that. You hit a lot of the direct bases. No, I've got no Neptunes, X-Man. Nope. No Neptunes. I'm not even, you know, sometimes I kind of feel like I should be saying I wish I had Neptunes, but I'm not really sure that I do, you know? I mean, I didn't get a lot of points. I mean, they were not high up on my priority list of things to get last raid. I wanted that freaking Aegis, the Harlock Aegis. I didn't get it though. I wanted it bad. Yeah, me too, Wizard. But I turned around, I took that money, and I sunk it into this fleet right here. Because I didn't spend any on the raid. I'm like, I couldn't find an efficient way of doing the raid, right? So it's like, why start spending money? Spending money is something I usually do once I can find an efficient way of doing it. And there wasn't one. Yeah, it's a good fleet. Wow, nice. Fast shot. Holy crap. 3 grease monkeys. Nice. Wow. Well, I got 7 minutes left on this thing. Yeah, Dirty Harry, she's already got like Artemis. I didn't get an Artemis. She's got boats I haven't gotten. I wasn't able to get. But quite honestly, hers. Oh crap! I forgot to run. Oh well, guess I got to catch mortars. But it actually came down to look at the bracket though. Not saying she isn't skilled, because she is, but. She didn't have to get as many points as I did to get anything. Yeah, I'm with you on that, butter, bacon, eggs. Got too many other things, too many other things going. It's a 51. Yeah, I probably will be ranking these to the raid, but I'm definitely going to start on the Caustic Warfare tomorrow. I want to see about getting me a fleet of those fleets worth of the prototype hunters. Those things are amazing. Yeah, those new attributes are pretty beast, man. Those, I know. The Neptune's got like some kind of siege something or other, doesn't it? Oh, assault deflection. You're talking about on the prototype hunters. Yeah, I agree. Man, you guys and all your cool boats, man. That's another thing I don't have. I don't have any Banshees. Anything that came out in the Forsaken Arena tournament since they got rid of uranium damage protection, I don't have. That's pretty awesome. I'd love to have a fleet of those too, man. I might have had to put my siege torps on those. Crap. Not paying attention. Not concentrating. There he is.
Here I am.
Hey. What's going on, man? I don't know if you got your camera up. You could probably kill your camera to save some bandwidth if you got any kind of latency.
Actually, I'm gonna test something that you sent me earlier. Nobody else can see this, right?
No, but everybody can hear you.
Oh, hi everybody. You get a second, check the camera.
Yeah, looks good, man.
Where's the setting to reverse that? I don't like looking at that in reverse.
Yeah, just it's at the very top of that that screen. It's at the very top of the screen. You see it. Everybody else will see it straight. You're the only one that sees it reverse.
Right. Is the settings? It's the settings icon?
No. You're in the Hangout. I mean, in the you're inside the app, right? The Hangout toolbox still.
Yes.
All right. Look at the very tip top.
Got it. Okay, I just clicked it. Okay. So now I need to save this.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, there's my wifey.
Victoria! What's happening? This is Dirty Harry, by the way.
Yeah, I got that. Nothing much. Thanks for all your help.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
My my stream can hear you too, just so you know.
Oh, joy.
All right, killing the camera because nobody wants to look at my ugly mug.
Yeah. Maybe we get her on some roundtables, and she doesn't like being on camera either. So.
Oh, I don't care about being on camera.
Yeah.
Just
Hey, Darth Davids.
bandwidth thing.
It is, Wiz.
And I gotta bookmark this hangout. Prices hangout.
Yeah, you can bookmark this. Bookmark this.
I bookmarked it live. I don't know if it's the same link.
Yeah, I think somebody was echoing. I don't know. It wasn't me, but I think I was backfeeding on somebody. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I didn't even think about it. But my wife being on too, it's quite possible her mic was picking me up. So maybe that was the echo that the people heard.
Oh, I forgot I can't hear the music, which is fine.
Yeah. Oh, my crew's gone, but that's okay. I'll still keep going.
Shoot, I'm happy. I'm at 26 million already for my Forsakens.
You are awesome. How on earth
Yeah.
did you accomplish such a great achievement?
I don't know.
Just because you're just so awesome.
Yeah.
So, looks like we have some rhinos.
My rhinos are kicking butt, man. They are amazing. I can't wait to put them on full display, you know, on these Caustic Warfare tomorrow. I mean, after just using 2 of them on that second campaign, I'm 100% confident that I'm going to do really well in the third campaign.
Oh yeah, it's the same thing. Just one extra level. You've seen all 7 levels.
Yeah, yeah.
You got the video of me doing them, so you can take a look at that and you'll know exactly what you're hitting in advance. That might actually help your driving to make sure you steer straight at them. It might not, but
Yeah.
might save you a little damage.
I think the wife was actually planning on us getting off in about 25 minutes. And so I'm not going to waste time by putting another crew on. I'm just going to keep on ranking. Even though my crew's expired. I'm not getting the double VXP, but it's all good.
Look at them missiles fly.
Yeah. Russ says he wants to... hey, babe. Are you done doing Forsaken mission targets tonight?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, somebody in the chat was... somebody in the chat was wanting to see you do an 85.
I'll have to wait till tomorrow night. My boots are repairing.
Yeah. No, there you go, Russ. Not tonight, maybe tomorrow night.
Thunder, don't be like me and bull rush everything.
I almost kind of feel like you got to with the Scourge, man, is because if you're not going after them, they're just getting free shots on you, man, and you don't want to let them get free shots on you.
Yeah, it's a completely different strategy than trying to kite something. I mean, because they're going to outrange you, so you might as well get up on them, get them in that frosty ring, and go at them.
Yeah, I agree. Yep, yep.
You can sub prep targets. That is correct.
Yeah.
Even with some of the the Scourge, you can do that, Thunder. But in the campaign that Price is talking about doing, which you may or may not have already done, you don't have time for that.
Yeah, you got 1 hour to knock out 7 encounters.
Now, granted, you do have some time. I mean, I did it in, what, 12 minutes or something like that, something stupid. But you don't have time to go in there and mess around with too much sub-prep. Now, if there's 1 or 2 boats you could take out, sure, but it's not worth taking the chance of not completing the campaign.
He said 4, 6, and 7. He says 4, 6, and 7 specifically. I have to go watch the video. I have to go back and watch the video of it getting done.
Yeah. Yeah, I did too. Have a bunch of time left after. I had 45. I think I had 45 minutes left when I was done.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I mean, if you're doing 1 a night, see the problem you're going to have, Price, is you've got to coin it. If you want to go through 4 or 5 of them in
yeah, I'm gonna have to coin some of it for sure.
Yeah. But if you could do it, if you could spread it out over 5 nights, then you'd have that option. But either way, you can repair overnight. You just can't. Obviously, you just can't repair in the middle of it.
Oh, there's that question. Axeman wants to know what sector I'm in. Yeah. I don't generally give that out over the stream. I got enough people hunting for me as it is, and you know, I'm on a ridiculous amount of bucket lists, Axeman, and me not being a huge coiner, I don't coin like my outposts and crap like that. I've already lost 3 days due to base hits on my outpost.
Hey, Axeman, let me ask you, what sector are you in?
Yeah, I know he's an alpha. He said he's an alpha.
Damnation says you're in sector 501.
Yeah, that's right. That's what sector I'm in, 501. Now, I mean, anybody who really wants my sector bad enough can easily find it on one of my streams. You know, I'm completely and totally aware of that it's really impossible for me to hide it 100% of the time, because I don't play my game around hiding the sector. But I'm not going to make it easy for people to make my progress difficult.
Thunder, are you Gimps?
Yeah, Thunder is, yes.
Okay. Hey, what's up, brother? We got some of MBK's there with you, I believe. I was hearing horror stories from the people you guys are smashing last night. Guy had no idea who you guys were. He's like, who are these guys that showing up gonna end sector? Next thing you know, he was like, where are you at, man? I gotta jump out of here.
I've been mainly doing battle pirates lately, Dino. I've done a little bit of ED. I went out and I got my merits the other day, but I have been really concentrating on my battle pirates here this past week. You know, I just got like goals, man, that I'm trying to achieve, man. I'm making an effort, is all I'm saying with battle pirates. You know, I'm trying not to completely give up. You know what I mean? Especially in light of, you know, my recent, you know, exchanges with Kixai. You know, I didn't want to meet with them and then like give up. I mean, it was kind of would take credibility, I think, away from the meeting. And I don't know. I'm just trying to do right by the battle pirate community. Really, is what it comes down to. And if I can enjoy myself at the same time, you know, it's a win-win, right?
Price, are you driving your Frosty out in front of your...
No,
Okay.
No.
So
Yeah,
it's just a little faster?
I think it turns a little better.
Okay.
I mean, if you watch it right there, you see they're pretty much about the same speed. But if you watch them turn, you can see the Frosty turns a lot better.
And as it ranks, it's going to get even more turn. I was thinking it's a good thing that it's going to stay just a little out in front, but I don't remember the armor layout. I mean, you want it out front for detection, but from an armor perspective, you don't want it to die too fast either. So.
I appreciate that, Thunder. I appreciate that.
So, Victoria, what do you got besides your Gore Sabers? I saw you had an awesome fleet of MCX. That's been months ago, but I saw you out hitting with those.
Babe, you hear him talking to you, right?
Yeah, I just had to unmute first. Had to go to another page. I have MCXs. I have some Harlocks. That's about it. That's awesome.
Is it a Grim Harlock fleet or just Harlocks by themselves?
It's just Harlocks.
Okay.
You got that Grimshine Raft that you drive around. Oh, that's with your MCXs, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been using it with my Gore Sabers too.
Oh, okay. You're kind of moving that one around. That's cool.
Yeah.
Whatever makes your fleets more awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, her MCX is Max Retro. All of her components are Max Retro. And let me see, what else she got on there? I know she's got like the latest missiles. Hey, babe, can you hit mute? Alright, you on your headset? Are you muted? Okay, I was just feeding back really bad. Anyway, so I know she's got like match retrofits on her components. She had like the newest missiles, but until they came out with all these new missiles. So, what are you refitting now, babe? You know, or building? Okay. Okay, she says she's building a Frosty. She's not unmuted. So she said she's building a Frosty right now.
Yeah, that would be a tough call with a nice fleet of MCX like that, whether to build another, just to go ahead and build another missile fleet, or to refit those with blades. I guess it just all depends on what she wants to do with them.
Yeah, that might make, yeah. You know, I mean, as far as keeping the repair low, I mean, I can see continuing pushing with those MCXs, but at the same time, you know, if you want them to be really effective, right, they need to last, so.
Yeah. And they don't have thermal, so it's not going to be a great fleet for
Scourge,
the next few raids.
Yeah, I'm hoping to put the Frosty in there with me, with
Yeah.
the MCXs.
Axeman, I really don't know about SUA. I don't know who they are, and you know, the world I'm in has got 100 sectors in it, so I don't keep up with each one.
I will say I have not seen any SUA. I think I travel around more than Price does as far as different sectors within our world, but I haven't seen any SUA. But these days, even I don't hit very much.
Hey, good night, Epswish. Have a good one.
Too busy grinding FMs and
Ranking.
ranking. Oh God!
Yeah.
But I did. I finally sculled my V2Hs. They were at 73% for the last raid, and just finished off my Crusaders. Got those sculled today too. So the only thing left really is what you're doing, which is Rhinos, as far as my ranking goes. Important stuff anyway.
I have fusion cruisers. I just need a design. I have 4 boats built, but I need a design and I guess finish them.
That's good for you, Axeman. Good for you, buddy. You say he's good friends with the leader of SUA. I guess that's awesome.
493. Yeah, yeah. I knew I'd heard of them. It's been a while since I've been up in the 400s. Last time I was up there, I went up there with the guys that Thunda, the Gimps guys are kind of messing around with right now. H2H was running around with them, and we went up there and did a bunch of insectoring. It was the last time I did that, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I miss those. I miss being able to do that, man. It's since I mean, it's been over a year since I've been able to do that and enjoy myself. And I miss it. I miss it a lot, man. I mean, I think that's one of the things that keep me hanging on here is because, I remember how much fun that was.
The week I'm talking about, we went up there for a week. We insected for that week, and I spent almost $300 in repairs. And I decided, okay, it's time to slow this down. Coining, like kind of your philosophy, Price. Building boats, speeding up builds, spending coin to rank if necessary, that kind of thing. That's something that you're going to get to hold on to for a while. But
yeah.
coining that much in repairs is,
it's gone. That money's gone.
Even for somebody like me, the mega whale, as everybody likes to call me. That's just insane.
Yeah. I mean, you get the experience, though. I mean, if you want to look at some kind of a silver lining, or see if you can pull something out of it that's worthwhile. That's one thing a lot of the hackers get. I'm not promoting hacking, okay? I'm not promoting it, okay? But I'm just saying that they do get a lot of that experience that the Bitcoiners get.
Yeah. Yep.
And they'll hack on one account, and then, I mean, that's kind of like what Kickside does, right? It's like they build fleets on their test servers, and even the guys that are on a budget, they'll build test fleets on the test server, and then build it for real, right, with their little their budget, whatever. So I mean, it's still unfair. I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing. I mean, they try to make it sound like they're doing exactly what we do, but I just have a hard time believing it. It's just they come off as being a little too out of touch for that to be true. You know what I mean?
Well, and when you're talking about the Kicks guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When they're talking about playing, it's testing. It's kind of like I don't know. You gotta remember they look at the job. They look at it as a job. So they're trying to, presumably, they're trying to do those types of things for quality control and that type of stuff. We do it to try to figure out how the game works. They're trying to figure out how their code needs to change or whatever.
Yeah.
So they're.
Yeah, you're right. The perspective's still different.
Yeah, exactly. Not that there's anything wrong with them doing that. I think it's an awesome thing. I think all of them should be forced to play.
Am I on Kickside? What do you mean? What is your question, Axeman? I don't understand what you're trying to say. Am I on Kickside? Oh, Kickside.com, the website. Yes, I am. This actually is a Facebook account. My account is actually a Facebook account, but I do generally play it on Kickside because I do generally play it on Kickside because I don't have all of the ads and all that junk all the time, and not to mention, I don't want to slip up and let people see stuff that's on my Facebook that's supposed to be private, so. I hope I got a lot of EXP. Somebody said something during the show too that I really liked. Something that we haven't had in a long time. I remember once upon a time we did have like a double VXP weekend. You know what I mean? It'd be cool to have something like that instead of having a time limited campaign to do one weekend. we could just have like a double VXP weekend or something.
That would be a great idea. I don't remember that. That must have been a long time ago.
Well, yeah. Oh, you mean actually having one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, your ID's kind of high, right? And yours like a 12 million or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did have that one time. Well, I don't know. It's 12 million. You've probably still been around since they actually came out with these new ranks, right? Because it was about the time when they came out with everything above 25. Because once upon a time, 25%, that was elite.
Yeah. Yeah, I was around long before the. I've been playing about what 2.5 years.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, you probably were around. Maybe you just don't remember it.
It's very possible.
It's amazing as bad as my memory is, the things that I do remember.
But you remember the important stuff, like VXP weekends.
Yeah. Well, it only happened once. I do pretty good at remembering a lot of blueprints too, but I don't know, that's getting really hard now too these days. Partially because there's so many now that I don't have, I used to be a collector, but they kind of put so many things out of my reach, man. I can't do that anymore. I've had to give up on that. Yeah, I wonder if they could do like some kind of a VXP campaign. Damnation said he'd rather have a campaign rather than have to fight over salvages all weekend. And that's true, because I think that was the case that weekend, if I recall. Everybody was hitting them. Of course, back then they didn't blow up either. So you can imagine the turmoil, man. It was a lot of upset people.
Yeah, that was one of the biggest problems with ranking. I'd get a crew, get a salty, and I'd also have to get a wharf rats and go out and clean up the sector so I could rank.
Yeah. And I'm sure you guys, I know it really sucks is when you go and put all that effort into cleaning up to get stuff spawning again, and then somebody else is jumping in on the targets again. So it's like you did all of that for them, right? Yeah, kind of stuff. That started a few fights.
I wasn't going to say it, but yeah, I flattened a few bases over that.
Yeah, I'm actually excited about going in there and doing this caustic warfare.
When are you doing it? Tomorrow night?
Yeah, I'm going to start on it tomorrow night. Yeah, that's the thing that's going to kill me is I'm going to go take this fleet back and I'm going to dock, and I'm going to get one stripe on each boat, or one rank on each boat. I feel like I deserve at least 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the one that your fresh one, it should get at least a couple stripes.
Yeah. Is NBK in my sector, Axeman? Am I the one you're asking about that? Because I don't know where NBK is. I know where a couple NBK are. Like Dirty Harry and Toxic are here in the sector with me, but I don't know where the rest of them are. I haven't been with NBK now for about 2 months.
Yeah, the majority of NBK is certainly not here.
Yeah, the group in general is not here. Hey, Nathan.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say that, Thunder, but some of them are there in 223 with you guys.
Caroline, it does take forever. Oh, I'm sorry, Coraline, it does take forever. It does.
It's a lot easier when you can auto them.
I was with MBK Coraline for about 2.5 years. Okay, and it was an awesome alliance. I really enjoyed being there. I didn't really go out on a high note, but I'll just say that I don't know. I'm just not interested. You know, I'm not interested in wearing a tag right now. I'm kind of enjoying not wearing a tag. So, yeah, I do sometimes miss being with MBK, but you know, I hate to say there's just things that happen. I just don't see me ever being able to go back. So.
We need to start the BV Alliance.
You know, I thought about that, or maybe a streamer crew, BV streamers, or I don't know, anybody associated with Battle Vortex or streaming. I thought about that. That was actually a brief thought of mine, but I'm like, nah, I don't like having a tag.
You gotta get Fear would have to be in charge. The Levi Master.
Yeah, that one. He would have to sign into Battle Pirates. He doesn't sign into this game. Odds are his base is not even on the map. He's probably got chords of 0-0. So yeah, that wouldn't work out too well. I think I've already been in this sector for a week. I know I've already been flattened in this sector like 3 times, so yeah, probably a week. I could probably jump out if I wanted to. Yeah, but you know what? I've learned to work without that bonus. When you're not used to having that bonus, it doesn't really mean that much to you. The alliance bonuses.
Yeah, and these days you only get one bonus. I mean, it's the alliance. It's supposed to be set up so you get a lot of different bonuses for a lot of different things because you have a lot of different people and a lot of different. What are they called? The slots. The hold on. Yeah, like the different roles. That's what it's called. Like scavengers and armorers, rocketeers. Yeah. But everybody in most alliances now is in gunners, so that's you get accuracy bonus and a ship reload rate, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's kind of a bummer. That's something. That's one of those things where that's one of those things they should work on fixing or changing.
Yeah, it probably could save me a little bit of money. Maybe. I think it could definitely save me some money having those bonuses, but you know, I'm used to not having them. Thank you, One Hung Low. Yeah, it's nice to have something positive, right? We haven't had anything positive really in a while, so having something positive, a positive show for a change was kind of nice. All right, drum rolls. Here we go.
Survey says.
Ooh, I got 3 stripes on that one.
Yep.
4,789. I got a 3rd star on the first 2, and my Frosty went from 4 stripes, 20%, to 29%. That's pretty significant.
Which crew did you have? The
Just
big
the-
one or the
The regular salty.
2X? Okay.
Yeah, the 2X. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. What's the damage? Let's see. An hour's worth of damage. That's cool. I don't know if anybody wanted to see anything. Let me see here. I think I already showed everybody my numbers, my build. That was the interception system. It gives me a bonus combat speed, 20% bonus combat speed. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that actually is in my retrofit lab too. I have to look at that. The guidance missile system I know is. Let me see here. That would be under advanced. Because I know I've got my compound engine systems. It's got nuclear accelerator in there, Magnus drive, hydraulic resistors. But that's R15, that's max rank. But it doesn't seem to have that interception in there. I thought that was where it might have been at if it was going to be in there, but it's not in there. Nope. Apparently there's no speed rank buffs on that particular special. Oh well. Yeah, I did. I got the three of them now. But so damnation, I got 3 stripes. I went from no stripes to 3 stripes on this particular one. So it's up to 15%. So that's pretty good. It's not bad for one night. Maybe I'll be able to pick that a little bit tomorrow before I get home from work during lunch or something like that. But I don't know. I'm kind of wondering. I'm actually thinking it might be beneficial for me to maybe do a caustic warfare for lunch break tomorrow. And then let it repair, and then come home and do it again. You know, after work.
Yeah.
But just to help save a little bit of money. We'll see. My new boss used to, when I was on call, I was allowed to work from home. And but my new boss, he pretty much is just like, nah, if you get called, and you know it only takes you 5 minutes, he's like, you can use that, chalk that as 2 hours against your office time, but you know, pretty much he still wants me like in the office as much as possible, you know, during regular hours, which I think is kind of nuts, but you know, he's the boss, so I know he's never had to do on call like I have, so he doesn't really quite have the same appreciation for it as my old boss did. But you know, it is what it is. I think, you know, the way he wants to do it is probably normal in the business anyway. Maybe I've just been spoiled. So. Oh, you want to see what holes I've got unlocked? Yeah, I can do that. Well, I'll show you my limited ones first. Alright. Here's my limited ones. I don't know if there's anything that you want to see if I've got more than one of. I know it's like this right here. I've got 3 total, but and I've got 2 of them built out of the 3 of the Vipers. But so these are all of my limited holes. And then for my regular blueprints, so I got 6 pages. I used to be a lot more proud of this because, you know, at the time I had pretty much everything, you know, but I don't have everything anymore. I know I don't have the Neptune. I think that's a regular hull, isn't it? A regular blueprint. That should be in here and it's not. But, oh well. Yeah, you know, I've never built my Avenger. My Avenger is, I never used it. Let me see here. Where is it at? Right there. Built 0. I've always saw it as a mediocre hull. I've never saw it as a top-notch hull. But, I mean, it's basically like a rogue crew for your ships. I mean, you know, it's kind of like a Midnight Marauder, I think is how we're pitching it on the show, where you can get any ships in the fleet that takes damage will get like little buffs as they take damage. But yeah, I just got the one and I never built it, so.
You know, one thing that a lot of people talked about using that hull for, which I never got around to, was building it as a countermeasure, basically a ranking countermeasure hull. That way, no matter what you put it with, the speed would match. So you could put it with your base guard and send it out, or you could put it with, something fast, and it would keep up with them.
Yeah.
But outside of that, for combat purposes, I never did like that crew, because the damaged boats would be the ones jumping out to take more damage.
Yeah, that's one thing I didn't like about it, was the one that was the most damaged would be the fastest in the fleet, and then you would end up losing your firepower. I just didn't see that as a positive. That was a negative in my eyes. But anyway, it was a bit of fun. Let me see if there's still a lot of stuff out here. If I need to go out here and clean up some.
I've been cleaning up.
Oh, looks like a lot of it's... Okay, well cool. Thank you, babe. Oh, me and Wiz. Yeah, Thunder, he says it's crap, yeah. Let's see here. Trying to see what fleets I got that actually can carry a decent amount of cargo. I just use these. Because my warehouses are pretty much empty. Or pretty close.
I'm throwing it all away.
Oh, are you throwing away my res?
You want some warehouses?
Don't make me sink your ships. I'm kidding. She knows I'm kidding, because she would sink my ships.
When he's at work.
Oh. Ooh.
I'm getting myself into trouble. I need to shut up. Too much beer. Beer's bad. I haven't even finished my first one. Isn't that terrible? Now it's gone.
No, Coraline, I didn't take all the cargo.
Yeah,
I've been taking it for the last couple of days. I've got about 2/3 of my walls done.
Thank you, Bite Me Hard. Appreciate it. I thought you were going to try to get into the after show there, Bite Me Hard, but I don't know if you joined the event on the BV page, but I always post the link in there.
Yeah, you got to be fast to get into the after show.
Yeah, and Doom Rooster hung out for a little bit tonight too, which he doesn't always do.
Dino, how many times did you have to refresh doing it? Are you talking, Dino? Are you talking about the little glitch where White Star posted the video about basically not clicking the button until the gold button comes back? If so, I did that, I don't know, 5 or 6 times before I remembered, oh gee, if I just wait a second. Okay, yeah, if I just wait a second, it'll go through.
Hey babe, my audience wants to see us fight. Can you go to your base and see if you got a mercenary? You deployed it? I don't see it. Oh, it's under your base. see how low her ID is, right? Her ID is like, oh. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Man, these things are freaking slow. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who's your daddy? She's pinching me. Now how's that fair?
I didn't know what guns these boats had on them.
Yeah, they all suck. It's rockets and mortars. Oh yeah. Alright. That was fun, babe.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh.
What's up, man?
I hurt now. I had to mute myself. I was laughing so hard.
Alright. Well, that's it for me, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go ahead and do shout outs real quick. We got like 20 viewers on here. It's not a bad turnout. So we got of course Dirty Harry's on here, and he's also on my hangout. And Wizards on here. 2K14 Sneaky, Big Super, Bite Me Hard, CCFUNT, Coraline Bad Night, Damnation and Hellfire, Darth Davids, Dino is here, 78, Fast Shot 45, Huskers BP, Nathan K 123, Silent Killer 8, Thunder, Fatulin 86, XF 23, and XR6 Turbo 2004. Some of those names I don't recognize, and I haven't seen any new followers tonight. So if you haven't clicked follow, do so, and then you'll get like a nice little pop-up on my screen. I'll wait. I'll give you like 30 seconds. What do you think? 30 seconds? Make sure you click follow, and then when the follow thing comes up, you gotta turn on the notifications, okay? And then you'll get notified when I stream. I stream Battle Pirates, and I stream Elite Dangerous. And we usually have fun on here, I think. There we go. Thank you, Huskers. I know it works now. I feel better. All right, y'all, folks, have a good night. Good night.
Night, Fred.
Yep. All right. Let's see here. Oh, I gotta hit my outro. Oh, I never did any
Everybody.
booms tonight. There's a boom.
The price is wrong, bitch.